In this video, I will be using poinsettia leaves to make natural plant dye, and then later I'll be adding something to the dye to see if it can enhance color. So let's take a look.
That's Auntie Jen's, Mama.
She gave it to us.
And you can't pick Auntie Jen's plants off. Mama, I want to catch another.
At this point in the process, I was realizing that not only was the color not really what I was expecting, the fabric was not even taking up the color. Now, color will vary with natural dyes. Like just because you have red leaves, it doesn't mean you're going to get red dye. So that part was fine if it were like a burgundy or even a brown color. But despite my efforts to pre-treat the material, the fabric still was not absorbing the dye. So this part was really inspired by a viewer on my channel. She had once used poinsettia leaves to make dye, and her material also didn't take up color, and she wished she had experimented with using vinegar. Something maybe she forgot to do it. And so I decided I would go ahead and give that a try and see what happened. So you just saw me pour some vinegar into the dye, and right here you can see the difference that it made. It really did improve the absorption of color. It also darkened the color of the dye, made it a little bit more intense. So in this instance, using poinsettias as dye, I would recommend adding some vinegar because it will make a difference. Now, one thing that I did forget to do with this experiment is to wash a piece of the fabric in a washing machine just to see if the color would remain. I did give it a good rinse, and a lot of the color did last beyond that, but sometimes when you put certain fabrics that have been naturally dyed in a washing machine with water and soap, the color washes right out. Now with leaves, typically in my experience, the color will stay, but I'm not sure if it's the same for poinsettias. This is some poinsettia dye that was left out in the sun. As you can see, the color turned brown. It's a pretty nice shade though. So this is something you can do if you have poinsettias left over after the holidays. I know at least in America it's pretty common to put these out as decoration. So rather than just throwing them out or even just composting them, you can experiment with using them to make natural dye and see what you come up with. Hope this information was useful in some way to you. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks so much for watching.